Ryan, pleasure to see you.
Yeah,
just had your Cobra fitting for 2020.
Yeah.
How's the winter been going for you?
Winter's been pretty good. I had a bit of a break for a couple of months. Not really played much, but starting to get back into it now, doing a bit of practice and getting back on the golf course.
Good stuff. Last year, obviously, a really good one for you, topping that Cobra Puma Next Level Order of Merit. How satisfied are you looking back on the season as a whole now?
Yeah, it was a really good season. I think looking back on it, I am disappointed I didn't get a win. I had enough chances to close one out, but on the whole, it was a really good year. It was up there 4 or 5 times, so it was good to be competing all the time. 5
Challenge Tour starts this season as well, courtesy of Modest Golf and that Order of Merit victory with Cobra Puma. How much are you looking forward to making the step up to that next level?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think the way my game was last year, I think I could certainly compete on the Challenge Tour. I was driving it well and I was putting well, so it would be good to get on the Challenge Tour and test it against those guys. What
have you been working on? Are there any changes to the technique or the bag setup going into 2020?
The bag setup, I'm going to have the new Cobra driver in the bag, which has obviously just been fitted for it today, and new Cobra woods as well. So it'll be good to get them in the bag. I think I might be able to sneak an extra couple of yards out.
Looks like the new driver's kind of going to work well for him for this year. So through the testing that we did today, we see a big improvement for him. So hopefully it works for him.
How much of a pickup are you able to get out of this year on year and by really honing in with shafts and all the rest of the setup?
Yeah, it's something that's really we find really important, that we get the right stuff for these guys. So if you can focus in on trying different things and finding out what's right for them, then that's ideal.
In terms of Ryan's numbers, where do his strengths lie?
Yeah, he seems to have a lot of club head speed, which will help him hit it obviously pretty far. And he doesn't tend to spin the ball quite a lot, so something that can launch quite high for him will help this year, and he was doing that pretty well today.
No real changes to technique, just try to tighten a couple of things up. Of course, try and lose. Well, I'm trying to lose a bit of weight and get a bit fitter for next year. I think golf's an Olympic sport these days. Don't exactly look like an Olympic athlete in a minute, so we'll try and change that.
You and me both, mate. You and me both. How important is that side of it, though, the physicality and also the mental side of the sport?
I think it is. It's obviously everybody's doing it, so it must be important. But you've got to be able to stay injury free. You travel a lot. EuroPro, spend a lot of time in your car. That's mentally draining, but also you've got to be able to keep your body moving in that as well.
You're a reasonably relaxed character. You seem to play with a lot of feel and freedom. Is that something that you consciously make an effort to almost channel what your natural character is into how your golf game?
Yeah, I try not to get too bogged down with technique. Obviously there's certain things I work on with my coach, Stuart Craig. We try and get things in the right place, but when I'm on the golf course, I just like to see a shot and hit it, and if it's going well that day, then fair enough.
You've worked with Stuart for quite a while. How important do you feel that long-term relationship and understanding between the two of you?
Stuart's the only spin coach I've ever had. I've worked with him since I was about 12 or 13. And it is really important to have a relationship with your coach where you can tell him, no, I don't want to change that, and he can do the same to me. He can say, I'll give him a bit of a kick up the backside to be honest sometimes as well. So
it's all very well being able to change someone's technique, but you have to understand what that golfer's story is as well. You have to understand where he's come from, how he's got to where he is, and what he's been through to get there, because that allows you to understand, Big Rhino, the person, not just Big Rhino the golfer. So from that perspective, it's I think it's hugely important. It does allow you to know when to push the button and when just to ease off.
Have there been moments that stand out for you when you've needed maybe that kick up the backside?
Yeah, it's more with the fitness side of it, to be honest. I'm not a massive ball beater, but I do enjoy getting out playing golf, and once I get something to work on, I like practicing. But he's given me a bit of a kick up the backside with the fitness side of it, because if I want to compete on the Challenge Tour and then European Tours, which is where I want to be, I need to boost the fitness. So. And
life away from the course as well, we don't see what goes on when you're not on it. What is it like to be a golfer on the EuroPro Tour?
A golfer on the EuroPro, this last 2 winters now I've been working in the winter time, which is just something that's got to be done, which is, I actually quite enjoy it, because you get away from, it's good to, for a couple of months it's good to get away and just have a normal life, but competing on the EuroPro is brilliant, travelling around most of the time you're with your mates and you're competing, trying to win every week. It's brilliant.
How much does it help to have a really nice community of Scottish guys? I don't know, you get on with a lot of the boys on tour as well, to help A, relax away from the course, and B, push each other on in a competitive nature.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important, I think, to like we share accommodation. There's a group of us that share most of the time, and we're always like pushing each other on. If someone plays well one week, then everybody's trying to catch them up the next, and whatever. It's just try and feed off each other as much as you can.
You mentioned the sharing accommodation there, where you are really working on a budget. How important is it to chip in and everyone kind of see if they can save a bit here and there?
Over the years, we've managed to accrue a couple of places where we can stay for free or for, luckily through friends and whatever, people that we've met. And without that, you'd struggle.
Yeah.
You'd struggle, because some of the places we go in EuroPro are the ones in and around London. For us, getting there from Scotland can be pretty expensive. So we try and get four or five of us into a flat or an apartment or whatever for the week.
Who do you tend to room with most often?
It's myself. Normally it's myself, John Henry, Mikey Stewart and Brendan McCarroll, four of us. So we share pretty much. There's a good dynamic in there as well. There's a few different characters in there.
That does sound like a fun place to be, actually. Who's the chef amongst you?
Mikey, probably.
Okay.
He likes to take charge.
Do you all sort of take a bit of a different role, like a mini family when you're away on tour?
Yeah, we do. There's always bickering and that as well. John likes to tidy things up. He's the one for the dishes, and Brendan's one for sitting on the couch eating Percy pigs.
Fair play, Brendan. Man after my own heart.
Mikey likes to do the cooking and stuff. And
what are you doing?
I do whatever I'm told.
Whatever I'm told.
Just like at home.
Just like that's an interesting point, because obviously, you know, you're in a pretty long-term relationship now. You're very settled, but you know, the life of a pro golfer, it's a volatile one. How does that play into your personal relationships?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is tough when you're away for a long time. My girlfriend travels a bit for work as well, so there is times in the summer where we won't see each other for weeks on end. But we both know we're both trying to progress our careers, so that's what it is.
Cool. And looking ahead to 2020 now, are you setting goals for yourself?
Yeah, so as I said earlier on, the goal really this year's got to be try and get top 70 in the Challenge Tour, and secure rights for next year, but also I really want to try and get a win.